This is Jeff with Eternity Shore, and in one of my very first videos I had a group of projects that I wanted to take care of. When I say very first videos, I'm talking about a year and a half ago. I had 4 projects that they were actually left over from the survey that we had done, and I'm finally a year and a half later getting to this project, trying to check it off my list because I want to be able to put the sun pad because it's getting sunny out. So what we're going to do is we're going to rebed these snaps, the area of the snaps that receives the sun pad, because when the surveyor went and did a check on moisture levels, the moisture levels were high up towards the top. I'll get on board and I'll show you what I mean. So this is the area, the sun pad, and the moisture levels here were very high in the beginning. So we are going to unscrew all these and use bolt life caulk and allow it to cure for 24 hours. Probably screw it in about a halfway or a 3/4 way, and then we'll finish the job tomorrow. It's not supposed to rain for the next 24 hours. So first thing is we got to get all these out, and then clean this area up with acetone, and then I'm going to tape around each of the holes. These holes, as they're coming out, have very little or almost no silicone residue on them. Check this one out here. I mean, you can see there's a little bit here, but otherwise it's pretty dry. This has a little bit more silicone and it's hard to get out. Some sort of sealant is in there. Here it comes. So that's beautiful. Silicone here. Still that. All right, got them all off, and this is what I'm using, which I bought a year and a half ago. Bolt Life Seal. All right, in these spaces where there's more silicone, I'm gonna put some acetone on there first, and then I'm gonna try to scrape that off with a scraper. Like everything, that was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, just to clean with acetone, because some of the silicone, the previous silicone, it's sunken down, so you kind of had to pick it out a little bit. But I still haven't taped it yet, and these I got to clean up still. All right, have everything taped, ready to go. The other thing I want to do before I seat these is I want to take acetone and clean off. So there's some silicone on these, old silicone on these screws. So I want to take acetone and clean these screws so there's no residue from the previous administration, as it were. Okay, I've screwed them in about halfway, half to 3/4 of the way. So we pray for no rain tonight. We'll wait 24 hours because then this boat life will settle down and create a seal, and then we can finish screwing it up. That's what finish screwing it up. Finish screwing it in. That's what I read online, is that you don't want to screw it all the way in because the product hasn't sealed yet. It takes 24 hours to cure, and so in that 24 hours time it'll sink down, form a seal, and then I can finish screwing all these in. This weekend is supposed to be beautiful, and Mary and I will be back, and the sun pad is really where Mary loves to hang out. I didn't want to put that sun pad on without taking care of this project first, and I'm glad it's done, and hopefully I didn't screw it up. Hopefully it's not as worse than it was before. If it is, that's totally on me. All right, it's 24 hours later. I went home, I came back, and now we're going to finish drilling down on the sun pad snaps so we can bring the sun pad. So let's go take a look. I'm talking in here because it's really windy out there, so we'll go see how they finish off. I'd say we're getting a little bit of too much wake. It's not going in. She did not take. Okay, so the update is pleased overall with what I did. We have two, I'll show you here, that didn't take. They kept spinning. So, not sure what I did wrong there. That's why this is first attempt maintenance. My first time doing this. Yeah, I should screw those in all the way, or less, or they need to get down the hole further. So anyway, I've got those two to clean up and redo. Alright, I've cleaned both of these holes out really well with acetone out to clean their screws. Alright, and this time I'm going to try to feed a little bit more into the hole, get it down. Once again, this was a project that's been a year and a half coming. So thanks again for watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And I know many of you watch videos. The majority of people watching videos don't subscribe. So I'd love for you to help subscribe. See you again soon.